In this edition of the program called Science is Fun, we are going to talk about one particular science, chemistry, the study of composition of matter. Also, we are going to discuss the contributions that chemistry has done in many fields, such as food, warfare, medicine, and also chemistry is related to global warming. Besides all of this, we are going to give you 3 possible solutions to solve the problem of the melting of polar ice caps, a threat to the water of Mexico. So, let's start this program, shall we?
Contributions of chemistry in medicine.
Have you ever thought that chemistry is everywhere? Even in medicine, it helps a lot to this industry. When you have a headache, you take Advil, right? Well, Advil is made from ibuprofen, and that helps to reduce pain, inflammation, and fever. In the way to cure cancer, we see alkylating agents. These drugs prevent the DNA to reproduce. Medicinal chemists are focused on the development and creation of new drugs, as well as the creation of new synthetic drug compounds.
Applications of chemistry in food.
Most of us are unaware about the science behind the foods we consume. Actually, a lot of the foods we eat are modified to taste or to look better. Chemicals are added food to make it last longer, especially canned foods such as tuna have a lot of chemicals, making them perfect for emergency situations. This is not always good, because while it makes food last longer, it also makes us more prone to diseases such as cancer because of the high chemical concentration. Chemistry is also present in our body when we absorb nutrients and vitamins from the foods we consume.
Chemistry in warfare.
Chemistry in warfare. You may be asking, what does war has to do with chemistry? Well, chemistry is the core of all the development of weapons used in war. Like which ones? Well, the explosion created in guns to fire bullets, the diffraction of the shell of a grenade produced by explosion, or the reaction of some elements in an atomic bomb. And what else does chemistry has to do with warfare? Well, you may know that the most recognized scientists are the ones that create one of the most deadliest weapons used in war, like Albert Einstein created the atomic bomb.
Chemistry and global warming.
Chemistry is as well related with global warming. This due to a lot of causes, but probably the most important one is the amount of gases that are trapped in the atmosphere that doesn't allow the outgoing radiation to escape from Earth. These kind of gases are denominated natural gases and humankind-created gases. Among the natural gases we have carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, are derivatives of these carbon dioxides. However, on the other hand, we have chlorofluorocarbons, hydrofluorocarbons, and a very specific one, sulfur hexafluoride. This amount of gases, as I already mentioned, doesn't allow the outgoing radiation to escape from Earth, and as a consequence, they develop warmer climates in places that we used to have colder climates.
Solutions to solve the melting of polar ice caps.
The Arctic effect, or also known as the melting of polar ice caps, consists of winter with extreme turbulence after a sustained warming cycle. We can contribute to stop the melting of polar ice caps by doing actions that can help us to reduce the emission of greenhouse effect gases. The first thing you can do is using the bicycle more often, because if you don't use your car, you won't emit more carbon dioxide. The next thing you can do is reducing recycled trash or other materials. Another thing you can do is planting trees, because trees will get all the carbon dioxide and they will transform it into oxygen, and this means that we will have more pure air. Last but not least, tell everyone and convince them to do these and other ecological actions. If we work together, we will make the planet a better place to live in.
Team's reflection about the effects of chemistry in the modern world.
Chemistry nowadays is present in almost everything we see and everything we touch. For instance, in the field of global warming, scientists have been developing innovative fuels that replace the ones that generate toxic emissions of gases that get trapped in the atmosphere. These innovative substances are denominated biofuels. But also, in the field of agriculture, scientists have developed modified seeds that accelerates the process of growth of the crops, providing food to local communities and people that live in rural communities. One more reason for considering chemistry one of the most important sciences for the human being.
Chemistry and other sciences are very helpful in the modern world because they help us make innovations and investigations to solve problems from our daily lives.
In conclusion, chemistry is important in every field because it helps us to produce easier and more products.
Well, at the end, we all learn that chemistry is pretty important because chemistry is in every aspect of our life, in our daily life, in aspects as cooking or maybe cleaning some clothes, taking medicines, and it even is in war. And I think chemistry is also pretty important because it's the basis of everything. Everything involves chemistry. Maybe it's not that simple to identify where chemistry is, but if you pay a little bit of attention, you watch that chemistry is in the most important aspects of our lives.
The fact that we are surrounded by many things that have been made through chemical processes tells us that chemistry is important because it's present almost everywhere. That's why we need to use the knowledge of chemistry to create new things and also to help the planet.